You won't complain. Biology again, sir. Yes. You won't complain. Note, yes. Go soon finish. May you rest. No rest. Higher, this one are higher plants like spermatophyta. The other one we've been touching are those lower plants we will touch mosses, liverwort, bryophyte, pteridophyte, etc. Alright, let's go straight into this. You are going to be giving you a couple of notes here. Okay, this one will carry notes where no lazy, no fear. We can do it. Okay, right. Number one. This number one, and they call cortical. Okay, they say use the figure below to answer the question. If you draw this thing, that part one they call an cortical. It's made of chitin. The part two, now number two, they call an upper epidermis. You go need a more draw am. Number three, they call an palisade mesophyll layer. Number three, they call am number three now be palisade mesophyll layer. Number two is upper epidermis. Number one is cortical or made of chitin. 4, 5, 6. You see this 4, 5, 6. They call them spongy mesophyll layer. Number 7, they call them lower epidermis. Number 8, they call them guard cell. When I go to answer question on this, you go know see this diagram dey important. Number 9, they call them stomata or stoma. Stoma. All right, so they say the number shown as 8 refers to, as you see, I'm very easy, guard cell. Now this next one, this the structure responsible for tapping the sun's energy during photosynthesis is known as all right, let me give you their function here first before we continue. Right, the palisade layer are a bunch of cells that are columnar. Columnar is Columnar, and perpendicular to the upper epidermis. Next, the spongy layer are wider intercellular air spaces than the palisade layer. The cells are irregular shaped, they are loosely packed. The next one, both the mesophyll layer contain chlorophyll. The mesophyll layer contain chlorophyll. Next, the palisade layer is the dominant site of photosynthesis. The palisade layer is the dominant site for photosynthesis. Next, epidermal cells have no chlorophyll, but gas cells do. Next, stomata are opening, especially in the lower epidermis, and each stoma is flanked by a pair of guard cells. Next, the cortical is waxy and water repellent. The cortical is waxy and water repellent. So, number 2 is, which of them will you pick? It's not option C, that third one. Number 3, which of these plays a role in photosynthesis? They repeat the question again. Exact. Pick your thing yourself. Number 3 is option D. Abi they say which of these plays no role? I wanted to pick option C. Option D no they play any role. That number 5. Option E. Sorry, option D. Number 4. Number 5. Root air have their origin from. Write this down. This is very very confusing. No? So I said number 3 is what? Option D. Number 4 is option E. Number 5 now. Root air. Right. The epidermal layer is technically called the piliferous layer. Okay, so the answer to this one is option D, the epidermis. The epidermis. Also, right, endodermis is the innermost layer of the cortex. Endodermis is also called the starch shell because it contains starch. 6. One significant difference between root and stem is that abeg root and stem tubers, right? Making root and stem is that this one are root and stems tuber, right? Irish potato and yam are stem tuber, while no joke with this one. Oh, they ask this question more than 3 times on this chapter. While sweet potato and cassava are root tuber. So number 6 is, they say one significant difference between root and stem is that branch root originate in the pericycle while the branch stem do not. Option A. 7. Which of the labeled tissue is in figure 3 is responsible for transport of mineral salt and water in a living plant? Number 7. 3 is nearer. This 3. Option C. Right. Phloem is spelled Phloem. Phloem transport manufactured food from leaves to all other parts of the plant, while the xylem is responsible for conducting water and mineral salts. Water and mineral salts. Next, right, in between the xylem and the phloem is the cambium. The cambium, which is responsible for secondary thickening in dicot. 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 Remember I say dicot now those like the mango tree. The reason why mango tree they grow and they wide every year, wider and wider and bigger, much more than corn, is because dicot they contain cambium. Cambium is the reason why monocot like corn, it is very tiny, lege. It has no cambium. Number 8. They say which of the following tissue are made up of dead cells? 8 is option B. The xylem tissues are made up of dead cells. Right. The xylem tissue has 4 types of cells. Let's take down these cells. One is called trachead. The trachead is spelled Tracheid. The next one is called the vessel. The next one is called the fibers. And the last one is called the parenchyma. These are composed of dead and lignified cell. Next. So you have your trachea, the vessel, fibers, and parenchyma. Fibers is spelled Fibres. Parenchyma is Parenchyma. They are composed of dead and lignified cells. Let's continue, please. Write down for me. Other supporting tissues. There are other tissues that are called supporting tissues. One here is turgid parenchyma. These ones are living cells. Turgid parenchyma. I've spelled parenchyma already. Next one is called collenchyma. Collenchyma is Collenchyma. These are living cells that are thickened at the corner by extra deposition of cellulose. Next one is scalenchyma. Scalen. This one is spelled Sclerenchyma. These ones are dead and lignified, and two types. There are two types: the fibers and the scarlet. The scarlet is spelled Scleids. Next, the phloem. The phloem is actually the phloem as a pericycle of a stem is living, and it's not involved in the support but in conduction. It has 2 types of cell. That's other like sub cell where they under this phloem. Remember, say I talk about tissues, plant tissues. You get one of them here is called the sieve tube. Sieve tube is Sieve. Sieve tube. Tube is Tube. Next is the companion cell. Companion cell is Companion. Companion cell. Next, you get your cambium. Cambium is Cambium. Cambium as a meristematic tissue. Meristematic is Meristematic. Meristematic tissue. It contains stem cells that are capable of division to give rise to new vascular tissue. You get. So that's number 8. Number 7 we say is option C. Number 8 is say which of the following tissue are made up of dead cells? Option B. You see xylem. Xylem tissues. Number 9, root hair are developed from, we don't touch similar thing like this before. Right, root hair develops from the endoepidermis, open bracket, pelliferous layer. Comma then right, lateral root develops from the pericycle. They used to ask this one. Students would go to twist it to say root hair is from the pericycle. No, lateral root from the pericycle, root hair from the pelliferous layer. This one is from the when they say root hair is from the epidermis. I think this place is supposed, there's a mistake. Okay, epidermis. Look at it here, option B. See, I'm here. Epidermis, option B. Option B. All right. Next one, they give us a figure. Say which of the following feature can be used to identify figure 1? Number 10, the xylem. Okay. Number 10 is option A, the position of the xylem. Now, I want to give out each of the position. Number 1 is called the epidermis. Number 2 is called the cortex. Number 3 is the endodermis. Number 4 is the pericycle. Number 5, this 5, they call them the phloem. Phloem. This 6, they call them cambium. This 7, they call them xylem. Xylem. So 11. So number 10 is option A. The main function of 6, which is the cambium, is for secondary thickening or for secondary growth. So produce more of 5 and 7. Yes, 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 yes. Correct. Number option B is correct. Produce more of 5 and 7. Right? Cambium also produces more of phloem and xylem. Number 12. The main function of 4. This 4, what did I say before? Check them again. I say 4 now the pericycle. Abi, the main function of 4 is to do what? Produce lateral root. Don't forget. You see, huh? 13. In a dicot leaf, guard cells differ from other epidermal cells because they 13. They contain chloroplasts. Option D. 14. Herbs differ from shrubs because there's something called herbs. There's something called shrubs. More take a note. Herbs do not grow tall. Shrub they grow tall. Herbs do not become woody. Okay, and they are also they also grow within a period of 1 year, or they might grow within a period of 3 or more years. Next, let's talk about shrubs. Shrub is shrubs. Shrubs are larger than herbs. They have woody stem. They are always perennial. Shrubs are always perennial. They grow above 3 years. The stem divides into branch. They have their division into branch, and they are always evergreen. Evergreen. Next, let's talk about trees. Trees are large woody. Trees possess large woody stem or trunk. They are perennial, and they are several feet above the ground, and they are also evergreen. So number 14, most see which of them they do not become woody. Herbs no they become woody. So you see this if dem go bush go cut it, you go see am, e go be like leaf. They used to act it in all this Nollywood film. Then if you go this agbojedi where they go mix some wood inside the bottle, that one na shrub. So you hear wetin I talk. So shrub na that one like agbojedi, kajiko. That one wey dey like wood wey dem put for the bottle or they put for the rubber when they come serve the drink. Then herbs dey like the leaf wey dem parboil. Now understand? Now understand? 15. Which of the following is not a characteristics of monocot plant? Let's take the major difference between monocot and dicot. The note don't they reduce with that one. Here be the major note. Right, under dicot, they have two seed leaf. The floral part are in 4 or 5. They have net venation. The net venation means like you don't see the leaf of a mango before. The way it take the like big and the rest. They like net. If you check out where you go, they like net, like this small. The net where people take they do bacha or front of their house or their window. Next, they have taproot, dicot. Next, the stem, the vascular bundles are arranged in rings, comma, pit, cortex, and cambium. Next, the root has little or no pit. Dicot root no get pit, comma. Xylem is centrally arranged. Xylem na the tissue where they help carry water and minerals. Next, secondary thickening happens from meristematic cambium. Meristematic cambium. So I know if you spell this one. Meristematic. Meristematic. Next, monocot. More talk of monocot. Monocots are one seed leaf. The floral pattern 3. They have parallel venation. You don't see the leaf of corn. You want to like sword. You don't understand? Good. Parallel venation. You understand? Like I tell you, exception of yam. Go check wetin yam dey. What do you think? You think say yam na dicot? Okay, exception of yam. Let's go. So they go say how can yam? I've seen the leaf of yam. It's like potato leaf. Now is it like okay? No worry. Next, fibrous roots. Monocot get fibrous roots. Their stem, the right, they have scattered vascular bundle. They have no pit in their stem. They have little cortex, and they have no cambium. They know they do secondary thickening. If they don't grow, they don't grow. They grow every year. Next one, the root has wide pit and is surrounded by alternating phloem and xylem. No secondary thickening. No secondary thickening or cambium. You don't understand? No secondary thickening of cambium for here. So, number 50, where they say which of the following is not a characteristics of monocot plants? Occurrence of secondary thickening. They know they do secondary thickening. Secondary thickening are the feature where you make every year. Go see your mango tree go the wide, go the wide, go the wide, or your cashew tree. You don't understand? 16. Which of the following statements is not true of piliferous layer of a root? It's not true. Has a very thin cortical. No. Right. It has no cortical because this helps to facilitate absorption ability. You understand? You know they get cortical. Cortical be like you, it's like you, it's like you won't wear shoe, I can't go wear socks inside. That socks now go be like cortical. They cover you like nylon. They put, or you want parboil egg, you can put them inside nylon. That nylon now go serve as cortical. You understand? You understand? It go prevent absorption of water. And this part, the peripherous layer, now you don't need them. Layer of the root, something with the inside ground with the root. You don't need to get it to go cover them. For if that's something there to cover them, you know go feel absorb water where you don't understand. Number 70, which of the following is seed bearing? We say this one not the bear seed though. This one not the bear seed. Whistling pine, name the bear seed. Whistling pine is seed bearing. Let's take down short note. Gymnosperm include cycad, ginkgos, and conifers. Cycad is spelled Cycads. Ginkgos is spelled Gingkos. Conifers is Confer. Right. The features of gymnosperm: the seed plants that bear no flower. They have naked seed and they bore cone. They bore cone, Cones. They are evergreen shrubs or trees. Okay. They have needle-like, scale-like, or broad leaves. Next, the uses of gymnosperm: softwood for timber and paper industry. They also source them for resins and turpentine. They source them for resins and turpentine. You don't understand. They source them for resins and turpentine. You can check the meaning for resins because of time. I'm trying to keep to time. Turpentine because of time. Word play. Alright. Number see which of the following is not so, in an angiosperm 18, in an angiosperm leaf, the xylem is in an angiosperm leaf, the xylem is above the phloem. Don't forget, angiosperm are all these plants where if you bear seed. Number 19, which of the following is common to a dicotyledonous stem and a monocotyledonous root? You don't understand. Wide central pit. Option B. Dicot stem get pit. If they don't ever cut mango tree, if you go check them, then cut them. Maybe they don't cut and reach from, they don't uproot them from ground, they just cut them. If you go there, if you check, you go discover, say, it go be as if they round in circle, as if na pit. One every year, you go dey show, every year, you go dey show. As the cambion take they differentiate, as you take the big. You understand? So, wide central pit. Wow, it's been a while. 20. Which of the following pairs are fully adapted to terrestrial life? Which of the following pairs are fully adapted to terrestrial life? 20 is flowering plant and conifers, option D. 21. Which of the following has cones? Cones is Cones. Which of the following have cones? Gymnosperms, they have cones. I've stated it just now for you. 22. The stem differs from the root in having the xylem and phloem strand on. The stem of what? This question is ambiguous. Is ambiguous. Let me see. Wait. The stem differs from the root in having the okay. On the same radii. That be the answer. The stem differs from the root on the same radii. Go back to that comparison where I give about the stem of dicot, monocot, and the rest. You go know it will dey talk for here because of time. 23. 23. The correct the correct sequence of tissue in the anatomy of a young dicotyledonous stem from the inside to the outside is 23. Let me check. Phlegm, pit, xylem, cambium, phlegm, collenchyma, parenchyma, epidermis. Option C. 24. Secondary thickening is initiated in the cambium. Option D. We don't need to struggle our head for this one. Life stress. 25. Which of the following statement gives the best description of the back of a tree? That part of the tree then cut come out. Okay. Cork-like tissue found only in the stem. Option B. Cork-like tissue found only in the stem. Right. Cork is tissue outside cork cambium that is not vascular cambium. Write it down like that for me. I'll go again. Cork is a tissue outside cork cambium that is not vascular cambium. Continue. Cork cambium gives rise to cork cells towards the outer side of the stem, which gives rise to more cells for the cortex or secondary cortex towards the inner side. Next, cork cells are dead and they have intracellular spaces. Next, the wall of cork cells are impregnated with waterproof substance called suberin. Suberin is S-U-B-E-R-I-N-E. S-U-B-E-R-I-N. Next, lenticule. Ordinarily, they are visible to the eye. And also the air pores on the surface of the back where the cork cell replace epidermal cell. Don't get tired. Rewind again, jot and down. Next, lenticule in stem performs similar role as the stomata in leaves. Calm down, you can do it. Now you want to do this professional course. Now you want to enter school. Next, the cork layer prevents desiccation. Also prevents damage by fungi and insects. It also acts as an insulator. So 25 is option B. Cork-like tissue found only in the stem. 26. In the transverse section of a leaf of a maize, vascular bundles are arranged in 26. They are arranged in one circle. B. 27. Double fertilization is a unique feature of pteridophyte. Bryophyte. Yeah? Wow. Bryophyte. Pick bryophyte for me. This figure, they no show us. 30. Angiosperm and gymnosperm belong to the plant group named Spermatophyta. Option D. 30 na option D. Spermatophyta. 31. To facilitate gaseous exchange, breathing roots have lenticule. 31. Lenticule, right. Breathing roots are also called pneumatophore. I'll spell them for you. Pneumatophores. Pneumatophore. These are common in white mangrove. Now, right. Root types. Taproot system. There's a main taproot which will give rise to other small lateral branches or side roots. Next, fibrous root system. No single main root, but many same size roots. So when they say something get fibrous root, like monocot, no of the root will be the singular one. All of them just be like that. Go back to your note. I say difference between monocot and dicot. I say monocot get fibrous roots, while dicot gets taproot. Taproot, there's one big one. And if you want fall cashew tree, just first damage that main taproot. The next thing go fall. You don't understand. Alright, let's take down special roots and their types. There's one called buttress roots. You can see this one, example, silk cotton. There's another one, breathing roots. You can see this one in white mangrove. We'll see one question for this thing here. Breathing roots. When we reach agricultural part of this biology too, you will see this question again. Breathing roots, example, white mangrove. Prop roots, example, maize. You don't understand. 32. So 31. To facilitate gaseous exchange, breathing roots have lenticule. Option D. 32. A wide pit and ring of conducting tissue is the characteristics of a wide pit, a wide pit. Wetin go tell you? A wide pit, monocot, a wide pit, monocot. They don't repeat similar thing like this. Option B. 33. The flow of air and water in or out of a mesophyll layer of a leaf is controlled by the stomata. Guard cell. 33. Guard cell now they control this flow. You understand? By increasing and decreasing the size of the stomata. You don't understand? 33. Go back and check that diagram where I talk about stomata or stoma. You will see and there. I also talk about guard cell. That first diagram. 34. The major site of photosynthesis in the leaf. We don't first touch this one now. Bear me witness, my people. Palisade parenchyma. 34 is option A. This is part of question 1. Exactly repeated. So I not guess straight. I'm sure you know that one already. 34, abi? 34 is Palisade parenchyma. 35. Production of naked seed. Conifers. Option B. Is a distinctive feature of conifers. They say use this diagram. Which of the label part allows for efficient absorption of water and minerals? 36 is option D. IV. Starch is usually stored in the part label. 37 is option B. II. Starch is stored in II. 38. Secondary thickening cambium. 38 is option C. I don't even need to read and finish. 39 is stomata, but on your exam day, even if you say no, read and finish. Stomata pores open when there is. And the reason I could go like this, over time, I'll practice before I try to record this video. You get, and I'll verify from other sources, other this thing. Most of the this material I'm using now, I use different materials. I treat different materials like this. This one I'm using now, you might come across if you are big also on studying and the rest, or you are a teacher also, you discover that there are some every textbook get irregularities. I don't want to use mistakes. Thank you. There are some irregularities you see there. You understand? We just jump and we replace them with the correct one when I'm answering it. You understand? That's why you else don't try this at home. Sorry, don't try this in the hall. Secondary degree can be on stomata pores open when there is 39 is option A. An increase in the sugar content of the guard cell. 39 is option A. That's when they will open, when there's an increase in the sugar content. 40. Which of the following structure is capable of producing more tissue in the stem of herbaceous flowering plants? Cambium. What's that one? Not be so. Cambium now. It's cambium now. 41. Which of the following features are all associated with the monocot? Fibrous branch. How can it be branch network of vein? These people, be careful with me. 41 is option C. One seed leaf, petals in 3 or group of 3, parallel venation. Their leaf, and they call parallel venation. You want it like sword. You don't see the leaf of corn. If you cut them, children feed and they do sword. Alright. 42. Peripheral arrangement of vascular tissue in dicot is a characteristic of their. 42 is option C. Their stem. Why their roots is not like that? It's the opposite of monocot. Most monocot are easily recognized by their leaf. They help us recognize them. 43 is option B. They are long and sword-like leaf. Atoka. How did they talk for Igbo? Is it not Obago? Is it Obuala? Abi Osula? Abi Osuola? Abi Osule? Help me if you understand Igbo. Osubri. I think it's chief precise to shout Osubri. Long and sword-like leaf. Osubri. That's it. So most monocots are easily recognized by their long and sword-like leaves. Osubri, Osubrila, Abi Osubrile. I think Osubrile. One of those things I make. It's not chemistry. It's not biology. It's tough for me to remember. The function of absorption is performed by 44. Would already be touched this thing. Absorption is performed by 44 is option B. This one. 45. The structure labeled II. I is what? This structure is 40. Waiting. So 45, right? 45 now D. 46. In the internal structure of plant, a wide pit in the center is common to wide pit in the center. Is it dicot stem and monocot root? Dicot stem and monocot root. Dicot stem or monocot root and dicot stem. Now 46, Obago, option B. Dicot stem and monocot root, correct. Angiosperm and gymnosperm belong to the Spermatophyta, option B. Use the diagram below. The angle between the parts labeled I and II and III is the 48 is the option D. The anvi or the axis, option D. 49. The part of the plant where photosynthesis is least likely to take place is this part now. Photosynthesis, sun no dey touch this place. So photosynthesis no go easily happen here. So option D. 49 is option D. 50. We are almost there. More than 30 minutes. This chapter is large. In the transverse section of a dicot stem, the region lying between the endodermis and the vascular bundle is the 50 is option B, the pericycle. Abi? 51. Monocot stem differs from dicot stem in that the monocot stem don't get pito. Option B. Abi? Okay, it has no vascular bundle. 51 option A. Monocot no get vascular bundle, so no secondary growth. You understand? You understand? 52. The opening and the closing of the stomata are regulated by. They are regulated by option D, osmosis. 53. In a dicotyledonous stem, the zone between the epidermis and the pericycle is the cortex, option A. Alright, they don't repeat similar thing. No. The structure that controls water loss control loss of water vapor during transpiration is called the part where they control them. 54 is option D, IV. The part labeled I is called what? We will not first talk that one that time. Oh. If you fail, I will jack you. 55 now. Spongy mesophy, right? Okay, the part labeled I think it's II here. Spongy mesophy in between. This place is not clear. 56. Which of the following is true of the transverse section of a dicot stem? 56. The xylem is more interiorly located than the phloem, option A. Because the vascular bundle intervene between them. 57. Seed plants are divided into monocot and dicot. The tell person. Wait. Seed plant, angiosperm and gymnosperm, option D. 57, option D. This one for carry me also very loud. Option D, 57. Angiosperm and gymnosperm. 57 is option D. 58. Plants that show secondary growth are usually found among the secondary growth. Dicot. 58 is option D, dicot. 59. Which of the following plant structure lacks waterproof cortical? The root no go get waterproof cortical. Now remember we talk about pericycle the other time. You don't understand? You don't understand? Option C. If you get a cortical, how you go take absorb water? The cortical be like nylon. If you wear something nylon bag, you dey choke them now, you cover them. 60. Which of the following is involved in secondary thickening? Cambium, vascular cambium, and cork cambium. That's 60 waiting. On a normal 60 is option C, vascular cambium and cork cambium. 61. Seed plants are the most dominant vegetation on land because efficient seed disperser. 61 is option C. 62 and 63 are diagram. The part labeled I, this part is called the root hair. 62 is option C. And 63, the diagram is the transverse section of a dicot root. A dicot root. It doesn't have a pit. A dicot root. If you've gotten to this place, please, you don't try. Write for the comment section. Congratulations to me. Understand? You don't try for yourself. Alright, I'll be waiting for the notes. Normal. You drop the notes for us on the group or your DM for assessment. You can also drop questions there. The part you don't get. I would like you to go through this again. Repeat them again. This video. You understand? You go repeat it at a 1.5 speed. Thanks for watching. God bless. You win. Just believe.